It's time to test your trivia IQ on the world's most popular trivia game, Trivial Pursuit. And now, here's your host, the man who can tell you what the first item sold on eBay was, LeVar Burton. Thank you, Randy West. Thank you, audience, and thank you at home. Welcome to the brand new television version of Trivial Pursuit. Did you know that the first item sold on eBay when it first launched in 1995 under the name Auction Web was a broken laser pointer? True story, and it sold for $14.83, and the person who bought it told the founder, Pierre Omidyar, "I'm a collector of broken laser pointers." Yeah, well, a mint condition Geordie LaForge action figures sold recently for $150, so I win. Anyway, we have more fascinating trivia to share today, and to help us out, we have 3 contestants who will be answering questions for a chance to play the Trivial Pursuit Challenge round for $25,000. Now, here's how we play. Each of our players has a pie in front of them divided into 6 wedges. They'll be answering questions in categories that match the colors in that pie. Every time you answer a question correctly, you earn money and light up a wedge. If you can light up all 6 wedges, you can double your money by answering a bonus question. In this round, the categories are geography, entertainment, history, art and literature, science and nature, and sports and leisure. Whoever has the most money after 4 rounds gets to keep it all and goes on to the challenge round. Now, in this round, correct answers will add $200 to your total, while incorrect answers will take that amount away. The round is over when the time's up buzzer sounds. All clear? Then let's get started. I'm going to start everyone off with a toss-up question open to all 3 of you, and the category is geography. Good luck. Here we go. The question is, the Indian film industry known as Bollywood originated in what city? U. Mumbai? Yes, Mumbai or Bombay. That means you pick up $200, a blue wedge, and are now in control. You get to keep picking categories and answering questions until you get one wrong, at which point your opponents, Makoto or Ren, can jump in and steal. What category do you want next, you? Sports and leisure. Sports and leisure for an orange wedge. What was the first professional sports league in North America that canceled an entire season due to a labor dispute? The NHL. Yes, the whole 2004-05 hockey season was lost. That takes you to $400. Pick another category. Art and literature. Okay, for a red wedge. What Leonard Bernstein musical set in 1950s New York was based on Romeo and Juliet? West Side Story. That's right. That takes you up to $600, you. 3 more wedges and you get the chance to answer a bonus question. Which category do you want next? Science and nature. Or a green wedge. Which of these metals has the heaviest atomic weight? Lead, gold, or iron? Iron? No. Makoto? Gold? No. Ren? I hope it's lead. Well, thankfully it is lead. Ren steals control. He has $200, and now he gets to pick a category. I'll try history. History for a yellow wedge. The eruption of a volcano in what European country in 2010 caused travel headaches for millions? Iceland? Yes, it was Iceland. That takes you to $400. Pick another category. Geography, please. Geography. Where would you find a landform known as a cay? In a desert, a mountain, or an ocean? In the ocean. Yes, a cay is actually an island in a coral reef, so it would be found in the ocean. You now have $600 and 3 wedges. Pick another category. Entertainment. Or a pink wedge. Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, and Nirvana were part of what American city's music scene? Seattle. That's right. You now have $800, Ren. Pick another category. Sports and leisure. Sports and leisure. What color is the jacket that is awarded to the winner of the Masters golf tournament? Green? Yes, it is called the green jacket. One category left for you to pick and fill up your pie. Gotta go with art and literature. For a red wedge and the right to try a bonus question, what 19th century German scholars co-wrote Little Red Riding Hood, Snow White, and Rapunzel? The Grimm brothers. It is indeed the Grimm brothers! Ren, you have filled up your pie, so now you get to answer a bonus question in the category of history. You currently have $1,200. How much of it do you want to risk on this question? I'll bet $800. Okay, if you're right, you will have an even $2,000. Here is your bonus question. Look at the screen. This is Trader's Gate. It is the entrance to a well-known British landmark built in the 11th century by William the Conqueror. What is the landmark? The Tower of London. Correct, it's the Tower of London. You now have $2,000, and because you filled up a pie, you win a prize. What is it, Randy? His and Hers watches! These Lennox His and Hers watches are crafted from gold-toned stainless steel and feature dials illuminated by all-over pave accents from Michael Kors. And that prize is yours to keep, win or lose. We will now clear your pie, and you get to start again. I will now ask a toss-up question open to all three of you in the category of entertainment. Question is, who directed the 2023 Barbie movie? Makoto. Gerwig. Yes, it was Greta Gerwig. It takes you back up to 0, but you do have a pink wedge. Pick another category. Art and literature. In the book The Velveteen Rabbit, what illness forces the child to give up his rabbit, but it is spared when it turns real? Scarlet fever? That's right. You're back on the board at 200. Next category. Geography. Which of the 7 continents comes last in alphabetical order? South America. You started just before the buzzer, but you are right. You are tied for second with you. You can break the tie here. What category do you want, Makoto? Science and nature. For a green wedge, what is the more common name for the sea mammal called an orca? Killer whale. That's right. It is a killer whale. You now have $600 and are in second. Pick another category. Oh, that sound means that is the end of round 1. The scores right now are Ren in the lead with $2,000, Makoto in second with $600, and you in third with $400. We will be back with round 2, where the questions will be worth $300 apiece and the categories will change, but the trivia will keep on coming right after this. Welcome back to Trivial Pursuit, everybody. We're going to start round 2 in a moment, but first, let's learn more about our contestants. Makoto Yuki is a student at Gekkokan High in Iwatodai, and it says you're an indoor person. Yeah, I usually prefer to play video games or waste time online and basically just be a hermit, but I do tolerate some outdoor activities such as swimming and kendo. Well, hopefully you can tolerate being on stage long enough to finish our game. Now, we have Yu Narukami, a transfer student at Yasogami High in Inaba, and you live with your uncle. Yes, LeVar, my parents both worked overseas, so I transferred to Yasogami, and I met all my friends and helped form the investigation club. Investigation club? What do you investigate? Crimes? Yes, actually, murders. Okay, yes, moving on. Finally, Ren Amamiya is also a student at Shujin Academy in Tokyo, and you know a lot about making coffee and different kinds of curry. That's right, LeVar. For a year, I lived with a friend of my parents who ran a cafe that sells many different kinds of coffee and curry dishes. Well, if there's any questions about coffee or curry, then you should be able to win the game pretty easily. Let's have some applause for our contestants. Continued good luck to you as we begin round 2 of Trivial Pursuit. In this round, the questions will be all about the movies. And the categories are settings, titles, off-screen, on-screen, production, and portrayals. Questions are valued at $300 apiece in this round, and again we will start with a toss-up in the category of on-screen. Ring in when you know the answer. In the 1955 movie Marty, what was Ernest Borgnine's occupation? You? A butcher. Yes, he was a butcher. You already have a red wedge, but you still pick up $300, taking you to $700. Pick another category and we'll keep going. I'll take titles, please. Titles for a pink wedge. What 2013 Walt Disney film was inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale The Snow Queen? Would it be Frozen? That's right. You now have $1,000. What category do you fancy? Production. Production it is. What George Lucas film used clips of a plane flying over the Himalayas from the 1972 film Lost Horizon to cut down on production costs? Indiana Jones? More specific, please? Oh, Raiders of the Lost Ark? Yes. That was an interesting little factoid. Up to $1,300 now, and one wedge left to fill in to go for a bonus question. And the category is off-screen. What 1999 film's release was delayed out of concern following the Columbine High School tragedy? The Matrix? No. Makoto? Fight Club? That's right, it was Fight Club. Makoto steals control, and he needs one wedge to fill his pie, and that is the orange wedge in portrayals. For $1,200 and the right to try a bonus question, Makoto, who played Mr. Rogers, Colonel Tom Parker, NASA astronaut James Lovell, and heroic Captain Chesley Sullenberger? Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is it. That fills up your pie, and now, Makoto, you get to try a video bonus question, and the category is settings. How much of your $1,200 will you risk on it? I'll go for it all. Okay, double or nothing. You will have $2,400 if you're right. Watch this film clip. Makoto, that was the famous car chase scene from the 1968 action thriller Bullet. In what city did that movie take place? San Francisco. That's right. You double your money and take the lead by $400. You've also won a bonus prize for filling up a pie. What do we have in this round, Randy? An arcade cabinet! You get a choice of an authentic video arcade cabinet from Arcade 1-Up. Choose from over 40 classic arcade video games such as Pac-Man, The Simpsons, NBA Jam, Mortal Kombat 2, and more from Arcade 1-Up. Hope you enjoy that, Makoto. We're going to clear your pie and start you fresh again. Now I'm going to ask another toss-up question to all three of you. The category is production. The question, with over 50 film adaptations, what is the most filmed of Shakespeare's plays? You? Hamlet? That's right, it is Hamlet. You is in control, and now you can fill up your pie and go for a bonus question. But first, you must earn that yellow wedge in the category of off-screen. Referring to a housing development, what word was removed from the Hollywood sign in 1949? Was it land? Yes, it was originally called Hollywood Land. You now have $1,600, and you get to answer a video bonus question in the category of titles. How much will you risk? I'll bet $1,400, please. For an even $3,000 if you're right, here's the question. These are the 167th Street stairs in the Bronx, New York. They have since been made famous by the title character of a 2019 film when he danced while walking down the stairs. What character was it? The Joker. It is the Joker. You now have $3,000, and you've also won an arcade cabinet from Arcade 1-Up. We will now clear your pie, and I'll ask another toss-up question in the category of settings. For control of the game, what presidential landmark had the climax in Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest? Ren? Mount Rushmore? Right, you have control, Ren. Go ahead and pick a category. On screen. On screen. In what 1989 film was Kevin Costner told, if you build it, They will come. Field of Dreams. That's right. And that buzzer means that it's the end of round 2. Yu has taken the lead with $3,000. Ren has $2,600, and Makoto is right behind with $2,400. We've got a close game as we go into round 3. This time, all questions are worth $400, and they will all be about the 1990s. The categories are Hangin', Oops, Wired, Viewing, Important, and Trends. I'm going to start with a toss-up question in Wired. This is all about 90s technology. In 1992, what company unsuccessfully pitched its Videophone 2500 for home use at $1,500? You? Apple? No. Ren? AT&T? Yes, that was over a decade before Apple. You take the lead back, Ren. Select a category, please. I want to see what Oops is about. Okay. Oops is about mishaps and mistakes. For a pink wedge, Ren. In 1994, what Melrose Place actress divorced a Motley Crue drummer and then married a Bon Jovi guitarist? Shannon Doherty? No. Heather Locklear. Another toss-up question, and the category is Viewing. This is about movies and TV. What animated doofus was the first to scale Springfield's Mount Murderhorn in 1997, but he left his wallet up there? Ren? Homer Simpson. Of course it was Homer Simpson. What category do you fancy, Ren? I want to try Oops again. Okay, Oops it is. In 1997, what doll brand recalled its Snack Time Kids line after consumers reported that it munched on fingers and hair as well as toy food? Cabbage Patch Kids? Yes, that's right. You earn a pink wedge and now have $3,400. I'll try Important, please. For a green wedge, this is about major news stories in the 90s. Who was Bill Clinton's first addition to the Supreme Court in 1993? Ginsburg. Yes! Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Notorious RBG. Ren, if you get this question right in Trends, you'll complete your pie and get to try a bonus question. What Asian city's Alcatraz BC eatery opened in 1998 and handcuffed patrons, locked them in cells, and forced them to beg waiters to use the bathroom? Oh my god, was it Tokyo? Yeah, it was indeed Tokyo. Okay, Ren, that fills up your pie. And now you get to answer a bonus question in the category of Wired. You have $4,200. How much will you wager on this question? Let's go for $2,000. Okay, if you're right, Ren, you will have $6,200. Here's your bonus question. Look at the screen. This is footage from a 1993 Sega horror video game starring actress Dana Plato that critics singled out as the kind of violent game that necessitated a rating system. What was the game called? One of Futaba's favorites, Night Trap. Yes, Night Trap is correct. It takes you up to $6,200, and you've won another prize for completing another pie. What do we have for Ren this time, Randy? It's an entertainment center! It's Ashley Furniture's 4-piece Bellaby Entertainment Center with a built-in electric fireplace, designed in antique white oak grained finish, and can hold a 63-inch TV. Includes a remote with temperature setting and flame brightness adjustment from Ashley. Enjoy that prize, Ren. We will now clear your pie and start you off all over again. I have another toss-up question for all three of you in the category of Hangin', which is about leisure and pop culture. For $400 and a blue wedge, in 1992, what indestructible superhero was beaten to death by a villain named Doomsday in a much-hyped DC miniseries? Makoto? Superman. Yes, it was called The Death of Superman. You're up to $2,800. Select a category, Makoto. Let's try Viewing. Viewing. For a red wedge, what TV movie showcase introduced robotic quipsters named Gypsy, Tom Servo, and Crow? MST3K. Yes, we'll accept that. Mystery Science Theater 3000. Takes you up to $3,200, and you get to pick another category. Important, please. In 1994, who quoted Neil Young in his suicide note saying, "It's better to burn out than to fade away"? Kurt Cobain. Yes. Go ahead and choose another category. I'll try Trends. In 1999, what mass retailer perked up its image by selling kettles and toasters by Michael Graves. Walmart? No. You? Target? Yes, it was the other big box retailer. You take control, you. Pick a category, please. Hang in, please. What NBA star challenged Godzilla to a game of one-on-one in a 1992 Nike ad? Charles Barkley. Yes, it was Charles Barkley. Pick another category. I'll try Wired. In 1996, what was the first company to offer a DVD player for sale in the United States? I'll say Sony. And you say right. And that is it for round 3. The scores at this point are Ren in the lead with 6,200. Yu is in second place with 3,800. And Makoto is not far behind with 3,200. But all that can change in our final round. That's our speed round. Every question is worth $500 apiece. And we'll find out who gets to play our challenge round right after this. Welcome back to Trivial Pursuit, everybody. This is our speed round, and again, we'll be using our original genus categories that we used in round 1. Every question now in this round is worth $500, and all questions from this point forward are toss-ups open to everyone. We still award a prize for filling up a pie and ask a bonus question afterward. When the Time's Up buzzer sounds, the player with the most money is our winner, gets to keep it all, and plays the Trivial Pursuit Challenge round for $25,000. Now, Makoto, you're in third place, so you get to choose the first category. Okay, entertainment, please. For control of the game, what international pop musician made headlines in 2023 when she started dating Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce? You? Taylor Swift. Yes, indeed. Are you a Swiftie, you? No comment. Fair enough. You pick up $500 and a pink wedge. Select another category, please. Art and literature, please. What prolific author created the character of Miss Marple? You? Christie? Yes, Agatha Christie. That takes you up to 4,800. Pick another category. Science and nature. If you get this right, you'll get to go for a bonus question, but first you must lock out your opponents. What does a snake milker collect? Ren? Venom. That's right, that's how they make anti-venom. Ren steals that green wedge, and he gets to pick a category. Geography, please. Okay. What cosmetics company is named after the birthplace of William Shakespeare? Ren? Avon? Correct. Shakespeare was born in Stratford-upon-Avon, England. Pick again, Ren. Entertainment. What 1975 film is often shown at midnight during screenings where audience members throw rice and toast at the screen? Ren? Rocky Horror Picture Show? That's right. Go again, Ren. History, please. What month's name is derived from the Latin word for 8? Ren? Is it August? No. You? October? It is October. The Roman year began in March, not January. You steals $500 and control, but he already has the yellow wedge, but he gets to pick another category. Science and nature again. If you can lock out your opponents, you'll get to go for a bonus question. Ambergris, a waxy substance believed to be found in sperm whales, was historically used to make what luxury item? You? Perfume. Perfume is right. You fills up his pie, and now you get to answer a bonus question. The category here will be sports and leisure. How much of your $5,800 will you risk? I'll bet $4,200, please. If you're right, you'll have an even $10,000, but if you're wrong, you're going to drop down to $1,600. Here is your bonus question. Look at the screen.
Once he close the over, Theodore right on, rebound! And wow, missed the first, got the second. That's a Stanley Cup clinching record, 9 goals.
That was the game-winning goal in the 2023 Stanley Cup Finals, which won the championship for what city? Las Vegas. Yes, the Vegas Golden Knights. You now take the lead with $10,000, and you've won another prize, which we'll tell you about later. But for now, we will clear your pie, and I have another toss-up question for all three of you. The category is history. What two tools were depicted on the flag of the former Soviet Union? Makoto? Hammer and sickle. That's right. You pick up $500 and a yellow wedge. Select a category, please. I'll try entertainment again. What fast food restaurant did Morgan Spurlock eat at for 30 days in his 2004 documentary Supersize Me? Makoto? McDonald's. That's right. Sports and leisure. Going for a shot at a bonus question if you can lock out your opponents. What game involves using a mallet to hit wooden balls through hoops planted into the ground? Makoto? Croquet. It is croquet! Makoto, you have $4,700 and a bonus question in the category of geography. How much do you plan to wager? All of it. Double or nothing. If you're right, you'll have $9,400. Look at the screen. This is a flag of the world's most densely populated country, Macau. In 1999, Macau was handed over to China after 112 years as a colony of what European country? Portugal? Yes, Portugal is correct. You double your money to $9,400. Makoto moves into second place with that. We will now clear your pie and move into a toss-up question. The category is art and literature. Who wrote the classic children's novel, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret? You? Beverly Cleary? No. Ren? Bloom? Yes, Judy Blume. Pick another category, Ren. I'll take history. How many of Henry VIII's 6 wives were named Anne? Makoto? 2. Yes, Anne Boleyn and Anne of Cleves. Pick another category, Makoto. Entertainment. On the Netflix series Stranger Things, in what state is Hawkins in? Ren? Indiana. That's right. History again. In 1893, New Zealand was the first country to give women the right to what? Ren? Vote. That's right. Pick again. Sports and leisure. You get this right, you get to go for a bonus question. What city won the first World Series in 1903? Ren? Boston. Boston is correct! You have $9,200 and you get a bonus question in the category of science and nature. What will you wager? $8,000. For $17,200 if you're right, look at the screen. This footage came from a 1988 wildfire that resulted in the first ever closure of what American national park? Yellowstone. Yes, Yellowstone National Park. You have $17,200. We will now clear your pie, and that buzzer means that the game is over. Ren is our winner today with $17,200. Congratulations, Ren. You will be playing our challenge round in a minute. First things first, though, I don't want to forget that you filled a pie in this round. So that means you won an additional prize, as did you and Makoto as they filled up a pie as well. What did they win this time, Randy? Movie tickets for a whole year! Enjoy up to 1 year of tickets to your local movie theater for a whole year with a gift card from Fandango! Everybody enjoy that. But first, we must say goodbye to Makoto and you. You guys played a great game, and it came down to the last question. It cannot get more exciting than that. You both won an arcade game and a year's worth of movie tickets, and we also have $1,000 for each of you. Thank you both for a great game of Trivial Pursuit. When we come back, Ren will be playing for an additional $25,000 in cash in our Trivial Pursuit Challenge round. Stay tuned! Welcome back to Trivial Pursuit. Ren Amamiya is our big winner today with $17,200. That is your money to keep. Now you're going to play the Trivial Pursuit Challenge Round. Here's how it works. I have questions in the 6 genus categories. I'll ask one. If you get it right, you light up that wedge, win $1,000, and we move on to the next question. If you get it wrong or pass, we just move on to the next category. Now, once I've asked a question in all 6 categories, I'll go back and ask you any new questions in any categories you might have missed. But if you can light up all 6 wedges in 45 seconds, you'll win an additional $25,000. Good luck, Ren. Put 45 seconds on the clock, please. The challenge starts now. In which city is Pierre Trudeau International Airport located? Montreal. Right. What American novelist created the TV show ER and wrote the novel Jurassic Park? Michael Crichton. Right. Napoleon was defeated in Waterloo in 1815, which is now in what country? Holland? No. Who composed the Nutcracker Suite and Swan Lake? Tchaikovsky. Yes. What 2 dog breeds are combined to produce a schnoodle? Schnauzer and Poodle. Right. Which is not a part of a fishhook? The eye, the tooth, or the shank? Shank. No. The tomb of what country's first emperor is guarded by 8,000 terracotta soldiers? China. Yes. The U.S. Open is a tournament in what sport? Tennis? Yes, it is tennis! Congratulations, Ren. You just won $25,000. How do you feel? Wow, it feels great. You did miss 2 of the questions, so I'll go over them with you. The first one was history. Napoleon was defeated in Waterloo, and that is now in what country? You said Holland. It's next door in Belgium. And in sports and leisure, what is not part of a fishhook? You said the shank. It's the tooth. But that's okay. You got 6 questions right, so you just won $25,000 more. In addition to the $17,200 in the game, you're leaving us in cash and prizes with a total of over $45,000. Wow, I don't believe it. This is great. We hope you had fun today with us on Trivial Pursuit. My name is LeVar Burton. We'll see you next time. Promotional consideration provided by Clorox Disinfecting Wipes. Kill 99.9% of viruses and bacteria, including the viruses that cause COVID-19. Clorox, tough cleaning and a thick wipe. KFC, you've got a right to chicken done right. KFC, it's finger looking good. Act Restoring Mouthwash reduces cavities up to 70% more than brushing with a fluoride toothpaste alone. Act Restoring Mouthwash, use as directed. Old Spice Men's Body Wash. Deep clean skin and throws odor out on its ear. Old Spice, smell like a man. And all contestants will receive the Trivial Pursuit Decades 2010 to 2020 edition board game.